guys, so in today's video I'm going to be sharing some tips with you guys to how not to f*** your hair up during this time of solitude. What is up, tribies, and welcome back to the tribe. I first want to say thank you to all of my new tribe members who have joined into this big beautiful melanated tribe. And if you have not joined into this big beautiful melanated tribe, I'm going to need you to go over here, hit that red subscribe button, and join into all of this tribalness that we have got going on over here. Also, don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. To mention two vital things. Now, unless during this time of solitude a change is being sparked in you and you're coming to self-realization about a lot of things, there's nothing wrong with change, okay? So there is nothing wrong with dyeing your hair if you really feel like it's just something inside of you that just needs a change. There's nothing wrong with cutting your hair if you feel like there's something in you that needs a change, okay? I'm just speaking of the things that you want to do and you don't want to do when it comes to, you know, progressing on to growing your hair out and having a healthy hair journey. Obviously, dyeing your hair comes with, you know, certain repercussions and certain things like that. But whatever you feel in your heart, you do it. If you need a change, definitely do that. So I forgot to add in that vital thing. I was trying to film so quick because the baby's here. So yeah, I definitely wanted to add that in. And another thing I forgot to mention is wigs. It is okay to wear wigs as well. That is considered a protective style. If your hair is twisted or corn rolled underneath, just make sure you are still moisturizing your hair underneath your wigs. Okay, so this is the nighttime transition that I was talking about. So my head wraps off, my hair is moisturized, nighttime scarf is on. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go back to the video. Okay guys, so we are in day 14 of being locked down, and I know we're gonna have to go for another couple weeks, so until April 19th I believe, and see how things go from there. Now, I first want to say I hope all of you are safe. I love all of you guys, and you know, just take care of your family and be prepared for whatever is to come. So aside from that, this video is gonna be things that you want to do and you don't want to do during this lockdown that can really hurt or set you back in your hair journey, okay? So I'm seeing a lot of people that are dyeing their hair, who are doing twist outs, who are trying new things just because they're bored, and they're even cutting their hair. You really want to take this time just to be still, not only with yourself, but with your hair, okay? We're not going out, you know, a lot of people are not going to work, and this is a perfect time to maximize your hair journey. And when I say maximize, I mean get your moisture game on point, get your, you know, your low manipulation hairstyles on point, because I'm telling you guys, this month, or you know, however long we're going to be in lockdown, is the perfect time to gain an extra inch or gain an extra 2 inches. I'm telling you, by the time this lockdown is over, we're about to be walking out of here with an extra like 23 inches on top of the hair we already got, okay? So I want to be sharing with you guys my hairstyles that I like to use, which you guys pretty much already know, and then the things that I don't really recommend. So starting off with the things I do recommend are twists, braids, and head wraps. Now, I have mentioned to you guys that I have utilized head wraps so much in my natural hair journey. I wore head wraps for about 9 months straight, literally every single day. And by the time I came up out of that, I think I had like an extra 5 inches, like no lie. There are certain things to wear in head wraps during this time that you really do want to keep in mind. And that's making sure that you're still taking care of your hair underneath your head wraps. And just really picking, you know, the head wraps that are easy to use, easy to work with, and that are pliable, okay? So as far as taking care of my hair underneath my head wraps, I love to use hair butter. So my hair butter that I use, I showed it to you in my spiritual hair routine video. It's my Ayurvedic hair butter that I like to use, and a lot of you wanted a recipe for it. I'm going to go ahead and do that recipe. I'll probably post it tomorrow or the next day, depending on when you see this video. I'll get a video out there for you guys, okay? So I really like to keep my hair moisturized with that, and I also like to use my hair oil. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it above. I like to moisturize my scalp with that at least 3 times a week. So basically, At night, when I'm ready to wind down, I take my head wrap off, and it's time to transition to my nighttime scarf. I like to moisturize my hair, make sure it's moisturized fully from the roots to the tips with my butter, and then my roots with my oil. Now you can use whatever you like, or whatever you use to moisturize your hair. Just make sure that you are moisturizing your hair. Now for me, I moisturize my actual hair on a daily basis. Okay, so every night, take my head wrap off, moisturize my hair, put my nighttime scarf on. I oil my scalp 3 times a week with my oil. Okay, so that is what I continuously do. And then in between that time, I'm really paying attention to the twists that need to be retwisted. So if some twists are looking funky or raggedy, I like to use my aloe vera juice and retwist those twists, just so that while my hair is in a head wrap, every twist is fresh, they're juicy, they're well moisturized. Just really want to make sure that my hair is very well moisturized underneath the head wrap. And as well, use a satin scarf. So make sure you're wearing a satin scarf under your head wraps. Now I want to show you some of the head wraps that I really like to use, the material of them and everything. So this one is just like this one. So it's a polyester head wrap, and it's very pliable, and it's very soft, and it's very airy and flowy. Okay, it's not heavy at all. Now the problem that I have with certain, like all cotton, the really the fabric head wraps, is that they're not pliable enough. They're a little bit bulkier, and they're a little bit heavier. So I love to use head wraps like this. They're very fluid, and they're very pliable, and they're so airy. Okay, they don't make you hot or anything, and like I said, they're not heavy. So this is one that I really love. And then this is another type that I love to wear. If you want a little bit more structure, this is like a knitted head wrap. You guys can see this one. I love this one so much. I pretty much wear this one almost every day, but I just decided to wear this one today. I have a lot of head wraps like these. These are more of like a pashmina, made in India. Like I said, they're knitted, and it's very light. It's still very light, but has a little bit more structure to it than the all polyester ones. Okay, so those are my favorite head wraps to use. This is how I do it. I just bring them up, wrap it around, and then we're good to go. Okay, you can wrap your head wraps however it is that you like. This is just my hair in a bun up here. If you guys want to add a little something inside, just to make it a little bit higher, you go right ahead. Or you can just wear your hair back in a ponytail and just do the little bun thing at the top. That's absolutely fine too. Head wraps are beautiful. Okay, so it's a good way during this time for you to get up, and you can change your head wraps out. You can wear a different one every day of the week, but it's just a good way to get up and just feel a little bit better during this time. You don't really have to do your hair too much, but just putting up a head wrap just is beautiful in itself, and it just makes you feel good, like you got up and you did something with yourself that day. So I highly recommend head wraps. Another thing I recommend is twist. Okay, wearing 2-strand twists with your own hair, or even wearing braids, is a plus. Let me tell you guys. Okay, because that way it's very low manipulation, and you're retaining a lot of length. Okay, but while your hair is in twists and while they are in braids, you really want to make sure that you are still moisturizing your hair with the same method that I told you guys about moisturizing your hair if you're wearing head wraps. Okay, using the moisturizer or butter or oil that you normally use to keep your hair moisturized and keep it fresh. Okay, if there are any twists that looks like they're getting frizzy, or any twists or braids that look like they're matting up, you really want to make sure that you're taking care of those twists. Okay, undoing those twists, retwisting those, re-moisturizing them. You might not have to retwist your whole head at once, but if any spots of your head looks like it needs a little bit more attention, go ahead, give those twists the attention, retwist them, and your hair will stay fresh longer. A couple of things that I don't recommend are twist outs, wash and goes, and things like that. Okay, because with twist outs and wash and goes, because your hair is out, you're gonna constantly want to pick at your hair constantly. Okay, you're gonna want to grab it, you're gonna want to look in the mirror, you're gonna want to try to fix your twist out, or you're gonna want to do something. You're gonna want to style your twist out, because we're bored. We don't have too much of anything to do. If you do, I have lots of stuff to do, but I'm saying we want to try things in this time. Okay, so wearing a twist out is going to keep your hands in your hair, and then not only that, but wearing twist outs and wash and goes during this time, you're gonna have a lot of more dryness because of that. Now, if you have a twist out but you're wearing scarves, to me that's not a good idea either, because you're wearing a twist out but you're putting a scarf over it to compact it. The more your hair is loose and it's compact, when you go to do a wash day or go to detangle your hair, it's going to be a lot harder to detangle because your hair is going to mat together, and that's going to cause unnecessary breakage. Okay, so you really want to make sure that your hair is in a twist or braids, because there's strength in numbers, you guys, let me tell you. Now, if it was any other time and you want to wear twist outs and wash and goes and stuff like that, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But you're out during the day, your hair is out, so it's not compacting together. And you come back in from the end of the day, you moisturize, you put your scarf on, the next day you wake up, you shake it out, and you're good. But being at home all day with a twist out and a wash and go, trust me, you are going to want to style your hair, do different cute little things to your hair, see what you like, see what you don't like. It's not a good idea, okay? These things are going to just cause havoc on your hair, and it's not good for this time of solitude. So you really, really want to make sure that you're doing as low as manipulation style as possible. Now, if you do decide to do like box braids or kinky twist or something like that, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. You can do it. I don't suggest it for myself, just because you really want to make sure you can get to your hair directly and still have your weekly hair routine, but while your hair is in twists or in braids, because that is a way to retain a lot of length. I'm going to post a picture here of what my hair looks like when I first started wearing twists. My bangs were pretty short, and I wore my twist in a bun literally every day, okay? I never wore my twist down. I didn't do anything else to my hair other than wear my twist in a bun. And then when my hair got longer, I took my bun from up top and I used to wear my bun in the back, okay? So even if you have twists and braids, don't wear them down. Still put them up in a bun or some type of style to where your ends are tucked in and protected. Like I was saying with braids, like individuals or box braids or kinky twists that you're adding hair with, make sure that you're spraying your hair down with either water or aloe vera juice or some type of leave-in conditioner that you use. Make sure you're spraying your hair with those things first, so you're putting some type of liquid on your hair before you put like a butter or an oil on your hair, because that's going to really help you penetrate your hair through the layers of the synthetic hair that you're using. I cannot stress enough how much being able to directly care for your hair during this time is so important, okay? Because this is going to be a time for you to maximize your hair growth, okay? It's going to be a time for you to really get to know your hair and what your hair likes and don't like. Okay, so going in that realm, this is also a time to really zoom down on the products that you're using, okay? So get all of your products and then separate them into two piles. What has been working and what has not been working. Now, the products that has not been working, turn them over and read the labels and see what certain ingredients are correlating with each other. And that's how you know that, okay, maybe my hair doesn't like this ingredient, okay? So you can stop overbuying things and you can, kind of set those products to the side and not use them anymore. Now, get the products that have been working for your hair and see what ingredients are correlating with each other. And that's how you know what your hair likes, okay? Instead of guessing all the time or trying, different products that these YouTubers are coming out with and, swearing by, make sure that you're doing product knowledge yourself and know what your hair likes and doesn't like. And that is a very, very good way to narrow it down. You have the time now, so you might as well do it. Alright, so these are the things that I suggest and don't suggest during this time of solitude. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love all of you. If you have any questions, drop them down below in the comment sections and I will answer them as quickly as I possibly can. I love all you guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, and join into the tribe. Until next time.